At the Singapore Indian Association, Oracle Software took on eBay PayPal in an SCA Corporate League Division 2 game on Saturday, February 14th. Oracle won the toss and opted to bat first. We come in when Oracle was 62 for 1 after 16.5 overs and looking good to make a sizable score in their allotted 30 overs. But Karthikeyan Muniandi had other ideas. Umpire Madhavan had no hesitation in upholding the strong LBW appeal. The replay showed he was spot on with the decision, and Tamshik Saha was out for 21 of 52 balls. And that dried up the runs for the next few overs. Muniandi then played his part by grabbing a second wicket in his very next over. Subhash Srihadas didn't seem to middle the slightly short pitch delivery, and Rajneesh Kumar Singh pulled off a superb catch at mid-wicket to the delight of his teammates. Well worth watching again. With the loss of those two quick wickets, the rebuilding process had to begin, and it was the two new batsmen at number 4 and 5 who built a good partnership together. Gagan Gaur and Nikhil Kare put on 64 runs in exactly 9 overs, which dramatically increased the run rate, especially as they scored with expressive strike rates. But with the innings coming to a close, Gaur tried one big hit too many and was bowled by Sundar Tangavelu. A fine innings of 33 off 35 came to an end. And Sundar would be celebrating immediately after because Gaur's replacement Udaya Bhaskar felt he had no choice but to hit out to keep the momentum going, but was caught at long on by Kanchalabala Rajesh. Some further big shots from Kare meant Oracle ended with a decent score of 146. And by the way, Kare was dismissed off the last ball of the innings as he was adjudged to have obstructed the field. An unusual A to end the first half of this match. eBay PayPal knew they had to work hard to hit their target, and they got off to the perfect start. And off the very first ball, Sundar hit a 4 down the ground. That set the tone for much of the innings as Sundar tore apart the Oracle bowling with some big hitting. Let's enjoy some of his batting. And the opening batsman was rewarded with a half-century. He scored his 50 in style, glancing down leg for 4 runs, and it only took him 39 balls to reach the mark. He had helped his team to 75 off the first 10 overs. The partnership finally ended when Varun Raju was caught behind by keeper Sundaram Sivakuma of Kare. The pair put on 121 for the first wicket. All good things must finally come to an end. Just 1 over later, Sundar was finally dismissed as he attempted yet another big shot off Udaya Bhaskar, but was caught on the boundary by Gaur. Sundar had scored a thrilling 86 off just 65 balls, including 10 fours and 4 sixes. With Sundar's dismissal, eBay only needed 13 runs to win, with plenty of wickets and overs in hand, so it seemed a formality, but all of a sudden panic struck the middle order. It was a combination of poor shot selection and improved bowling that set off a sequence of 3 wickets falling in only 15 balls, with the addition of 11 runs, but still just 2 short of the target. Kare was the bowler who was mainly responsible for this mini collapse, but the damage had been done earlier, so despite the middle order getting ripped out, it was a little too late. And the inevitable finally happened at the end of the 20th over, when Karthikeyan Pichumani steadied the ship and put in an entertaining cameo to hit the winning runs with a boundary. So this is how the eBay PayPal innings looked. Sundar, the standout batsman, and he was ably supported by Varun Raju, who scored 32 of 40 balls. Kare, who grabbed 3 for 41, was the pick of the bowlers, but overall, they were all too expensive. Let's hear from the captains, and of course, Sundar.
It was a decent start, what we are expecting, because 147 target was a decent score, and a lot of times we have already achieved, defending 120 or 100 runs. So we thought 147 on the board was a decent score. And the opening batsman has taken away the game. Initially within 5 hours or 10 hours, and he batted very well. After 5-10 hours, it was like already lost game, and at last in the game we got some consolation wicket, and our middle order was very good, and we are expecting we will come back in the next game.
The game started with not the right way, but in middle the bowlers came, Sundar and Rajneesh, other bowlers came, and we controlled them very well in middle. Later in the slugging we gave little bit extra runs, but the ground is very good and the ball is traveling very nice, so we thought it's easy to chase, and that was my guess was proved by Sundar, who scored 86 runs in the game. Awesome batting. This is a very good start for our team. We'll do our best to top on the table. Okay, thank you.
Yes, actually the century is close. Okay, first initially when I went inside, the 147 is a good score to chase in this pitch, because the pitch is very good. It's kind of batsman's pitch, and it's very easy to score the boundaries and sixes also. If you stay there, we can finish the match. That's the only thing which goes in my mind. So I told myself to stay in the ground. So I initially utilized new balls. So in the first 6 overs, then after 6 overs, a new spinners came in, and the run rate was a bit slow. So I talked to myself to stay in there. Then we can finish the match. Though as planned, later on after the spinners went in there, after 10 overs, then we started hitting again. We convert the loose balls into boundaries, and then here we go.
So Oracle just didn't get enough runs on the board. eBay raced away with this thanks to a fine innings from Sundar, who capped off a man of the match performance by also taking 2 wickets. eBay PayPal take 9 points, while Oracle get 1 for grabbing those late wickets, but this result was never in doubt.